So the mnemonic is the word exterminate, which is the cry that they say when they want to kill someone. And I've remembered that since I was a little boy, and because they're back on telly now, it's quite pertinent for me. So the first word is, the E and the X is explore. Explore. So testing is exploratory, and a lot of testers in this community think that way. And the way we learn about security issues is through exploration, not through automation and scripts. You have to discover security issues through using your brain. And there are many examples I could talk about, but I'll probably get fired. So let's move on to that. The next one is threats. So the threats to our systems can be from all sorts of sources. That could be from, for example, spoofing, pretending to be someone you're not. It could be repudiation, so deleting data. It could be denial of service to a system, so removing access to a system for valid users. All sorts of different things. There's risk to our businesses, risk to ourselves as individuals. In some organisations, if you allow your systems to be hacked, you can be legally liable for that. So the risk is perhaps loss of business, loss of your job, loss of your career, potentially loss of your livelihood, and it's up to us as organisations, as testers, to champion those risks in our organisations. The next one is monitor. Thank you. Monitor. We have a lot of tools at News Voice Media that allow us to monitor the performance of our applications as we do our testing and in production as well. And things like intrusion detection systems, log tailing, things like that, that will allow us to see what the behaviours are during testing. Now, the great thing about that is it also gives us heuristics and information about security as well, not just performance. So I use lots of monitoring tools to help me gather information about the security of our applications. Next thing is interrogate, so that's the I and the N. Interrogate. Ask hard questions of your applications. Interrogate them. Hit them with hammers or whatever hammers you have. Tool-assisted testing is really important for security. You don't have to rely on doing it manually. There's lots of help out there if you need it. Come and speak to me if you need assistance with that or want ideas for test design. I'm more than willing to help. Next one is analysis. Once you get information out of the system, the best thing to do then is be able to collate that information into a way that is digestible, not just for you but also other testers so they can understand it. Security is scary in some ways, and by communicating it effectively, like all your other testing, you can simplify it and make it easier to understand. The next one is targeted. We have testing systems which are very fragile sometimes. Also, you don't necessarily want to do this testing in...
Go closer.
Volume is up. You don't necessarily need to do this in production. Okay, so you don't want to do this necessarily in production. So create your own test environments on VMs and that kind of thing. Test on specific test environments you can create yourselves on virtual machines, on virtual nodes you can spin up yourself. It's really easy to do. And if you want to learn on these kinds of things, there are tools you can learn on, such as some of the OWASP tools that you can practice these things on and then take it into your workplace. And the last thing is expedited. I'll write that down for you at the end. Expedited. When you get a 0 day that comes in and there's a major attack that happens, you as a tester or as an organisation need to react to that relatively quickly so you're not exploited and you don't lose business and you're then not exposed to further risk. So that's my mnemonic. I'll update that slightly. Thank you. If anyone wants questions about security testing and how you can use it in your environments, in your context, please come and speak to me or follow me on Twitter. I'm @TheTestDoctor. And please come and find me, and I'm more than willing to talk about it. Thank you very much.